So, A Soldier's Long March Home. This piece is very similar to the theme of A Walk Among the Fields, and centers based around war, whether this is internal conflict or external conflict. A Walk Among the Fields is similar to the aftermath of the war, when soldiers finished the conflict and it's resolved in some way, and then they're coming to terms with it, and it's this path of fighting this battle and then going back to your life before. And it's not possible because you still have the whole experiences, if not the trauma, of the conflict that it created in your life. So basically it's the journey of self-discovery, and it's the journey of acceptance and healing. And I think that's very transparent in everything, and even in people's lives. If you fail an exam, you still need to cope with the fact that the consequences of leading up to that moment, whether you didn't study or whether you just wasn't in the right mindset. It's just about acceptance and healing. Soldier's Long March Home is a metaphor for the fact that in everybody's life, the path of healing and self-discovery will be different for everybody. For example, one person may have the same obstacle as another, but they heal in a month. Well, somebody else may take years to get over it. And even a crash, something as serious as that, different people will react to it differently. Some people may not be phased and be like, oh no, it's okay, I'm fine. Take me a while for the physical aspect of my life to heal, if they have injuries or wounds, but then other people may just be completely emotionally distraught. And I think it's really just the whole piece is basically about this idea of coming to terms with your mistakes and coming to terms with your sins, especially if you're in a war and you hurt other people, or other people are terribly affected by your actions. So it's basically just this individual walking on a path that they need to come to terms with and need to be comfortable with, and that's just my whole mindset towards it. So when I was composing it, it was basically focused around the emotions of sorrow, dread, distaste, somewhat elements of hope, despair, and happiness, especially of the fact that the war is over and they may not be 100% stable behind it, but they're just glad that the obstacle is completed. So it's derived from the fact that they're on a journey of self-discovery and of healing and self-acceptance. Even if that's just by themselves or with other people, it's just really that whole idea that even after the problem is resolved, there are still factors in life that needs to also be dealt with, and people just can't be ignorant to that. So it's really just this recovery of going through something, accepting it for what it is, moving on, and then continuing on with your life despite what happened. This is something that holds very true to me as well, because I used to suffer from mental illnesses that truly compromised my life and my performance, especially during social interactions. I had major trust issues, but this whole piece is basically about me just accepting the fact that I wasn't okay, and that now that I'm in a much better place, I'm so much more stable, I'm so much more happier, that it's just me accepting it, coming to terms with it, and then moving on. So yeah, this piece holds a lot of strong memories and moments for me. And I do love all my pieces a lot. So yes, I hope you enjoy. I hope that even if you don't see the pieces of the songs in the same way that I do, I hope that you're able to connect with it. You're able to use it in your life and listen to it and feel positive emotions, but also learn to cope with the negative ones. Have a good day. That is Soldier's Long March Home hope you enjoy.